Seeking English S.A.T. Workbook, page 378. Problem 3, no calculator. I put the answers on the board because, again, you have to pick one of these answers. Okay? It says, if a total of G eggs fill C identical cartons to capacity with N eggs left over, which of the following represents the capacity of each carton? This means, imagine you've got a bunch of eggs. You put them into, you've got a bunch of eggs, G. You want to stick them into C cartons. Okay? And somehow what doesn't fill up a carton is going to be N. It's going to be extra. Because you probably have some experience with egg cartons, I'm going to suggest that you try to apply that here, since they have not given you specific numbers. If you can tell yourself a version of the story that makes sense in terms of real numbers, and then look at the shape of the story and extract the shape of the story from that, it will work better. Do I really do this on standardized tests? Oh yeah. Does it work? Yes. Okay. Imagine you have 29 eggs. Okay? And imagine that your cartons fit 12 eggs. Okay? So you have 12 eggs, and then you have 12 eggs is 24 eggs, and then you have this 2 cartons full, and you have this 5 eggs left over. Okay? There's the story in real numbers. Identify which thing is which. These are the leftover eggs. 5 equals N. Okay? So the number of eggs per carton equals C. And this is the total number of eggs equals G. Really? Is it that simple? Well, yeah. Okay. You do it that way. Which of these stories actually makes sense? If you take the 29 eggs and you add 5 to it, you're going to get 34. Divided by 12 is not going to give you... No. It's not going to give you the number that you want. So that's automatically bad. And the problem there, if I can point it out, is the extra eggs shouldn't be added into the number again. They should be subtracted from it. So this is probably also wrong. These are probably correct. Okay. So since I've already explained that, I'm gonna look at these two things here. Do you want to subtract the extra eggs before or after you do your division? Let's take a look. If we take 29 and we divide it by 12, we don't even get a proper number of eggs. We get a fractional number of eggs. That's not what we want. Cartons don't contain fractional eggs, not proper cartons. Okay, so the correct story is this. You have this number of eggs. You take out the ones that are not going to go into a carton. The remaining ones, the 24 of them, just for our purposes, okay, can then be divided, okay? So we put, 29 minus 5, divided by 12. It's going to be 24 over 12 is going to be 2 cartons. So that, if you change the numbers around and do it again, I think you're going to find that if you put any kind of weird number here and assign any carton size, and it'll still work out. Okay, so is this really a good way to think about these problems? Yes. Yes, it is, because if they give you these stipulations, real world stipulations, like eggs, okay, they're telling you it's not going to be anything fractional. Cartons contain whole numbers of eggs. Okay, it's a hint that it needs to work that way. So make it work that way.